A powerhouse football side that represents a footy-mad state. A side built on toughness and aggression. A side that would quickly make its mark in the best competition in the land. This is the West Coast Eagles wall to wall. The great players, the goal kickers, the aerialists, the hard men, and the matches that showcase their impeccable skills. The past, the present, and the future of the West Coast Eagles.
For another throw-in and precious seconds ticking away. The Blues enjoy a 12-point advantage. Plenty of time for 2 goals to be kicked, but also an opportunity for the Blues. They must get back in a positive mode. They've got to go forward and kick a goal because Peter Matera will make it a goal the margin. He does. He kicks it beautifully. Peter Matera, a couple of goals, and now all of a sudden the margin within 1 kick. There's a game there to be won, and can they win it? Banfield and Mansfield push out against Mansfield. Free kick to Banfield. He will get the Eagles to within scoring range. And even the Blues fans are getting a little bit worried. Close to full time. They lead the game by 6 points. And that was a bit of an iffy free kick in a game of football. It's pretty tight. But Banfield got it. He kicks the ball to half forward. Marking contest. It is a mark. Taken by Hunter. And he's within scoring range directly in front. He can level the scores with this kick. 3.5 minutes left.
Haynes and Hunter have had an influence. They've been very good players, but I don't know, Matty, do you think he wants to kick this?
Well, we haven't seen him kick a lot of goals, but Worsfold's gone for the youngsters, hasn't he? We've got Wirapunda, Matera and Jakovic on the bench. He's gone for the young guys to do it.
Well, this is Adam Hunter. He's already kicked 1 goal. He goes long, and he will kick a goal. Scores a level with 3.5 minutes left. Adam Hunter gets his 2nd goal. Now the defence is under pressure. Chance here for McKay. Can't break away. Hickmott close to the boundary line. Beaumont takes it over.
Intentional. Umpire Goldspinker said that he dived over the line instead of keeping the ball alive. That is a big decision. Very courageous.
Well, of all the controversial decisions I've seen in football since he's been an umpire, Darren Goldspink figures very prominently.
I think this is his first game back this year.
Well, I'm not saying it was a decision that needed to be paid against Simon Beaumont, but it's going to cost the Blues because you're just about guaranteed that Marinda would kick a score. He has. He has kicked it behind. The Eagles lead by 1 point.
26 seconds. There's a figure that might come back to haunt Carlton. Perhaps West Coast this week. Plenty of players around the ball. The punch comes out. Backing off it was Banfield. Mansfield trying to keep it alive. West Coast have it. Cousins. Glass over the boundary line. 7 seconds remaining. West Coast are going to hold on. West Coast are going to win by a point. 1 second remaining. West Coast to win their first game in Melbourne via a decision on the boundary line. There it is. The Eagles, 7-5, have defeated Carlton in another comeback. 2 in 2 weeks to the West Coast Eagles. Nothing going right for Carlton. Scott Camperelli cannot believe it. It's happened once again. They have gone down by a kick.
Heavy, little chip pass short. Spinks, awkward half volley as it turned out. Comes back to Matera. Quick release across towards Pike. Pike was in trouble. Dundas went down. Kemp on his knees. Matera inside the 50 goes Goldwood. Is it another one for the West Coast Eagles? I think it is. Goal to Matera.
Their result now will be 2-2, which is as good as most clubs in the competition.
Here's Matera. Oh, the man's brilliant. Brilliant. Towards half forward. Pike leading in the race. In trouble, gets slung off the football, socket off the ground by towards Matera from Mainwaring. Matera uses it nicely, then heads for home with a long drop punt. That's 65 metres towards McIntosh. It bounces over the top, and he's kicked a goal. It's back, goes for distance. McIntosh from behind, almost. Opportunity for Evans, picked up by Matera. 25 metres out, he's got another one. Matera from 45. Pretty tight angle. But a good look at this one. Oh, it's a lovely kick. The fat lady isn't singing. She's roaring like the late Janis Joplin.
Here's Kevin Sheedy
Look,
leaving the ground now.
copying the coat waving treatment now. Remember this, they say.
Gets it to Kemp. Quick kick, or could have been a free kick to Fitzroy then. No, socket off the ground. Dunstan and Matera. Oh, Matera. Great play, Peter Matera. Races in the goal. Oh, that was brilliant football for a goal. Umpire calling play on. Pike to Matera. Matera with pace. Look at this. Over the long bomb. It's an open goal. Matera. Brilliant goal. Oh, can he play football, this bloke?
Matera will lay the tackle. He's got the free kick and he might get the goal. I couldn't work that one out.
That's the ball game.
It's all over. The Eagles are home, but how did they get the free kick?
Spinks takes the mark. He's got Waterman. Kick by Waterman to half forward. Matera. He'll be kicking from outside 50. Thumps it long. Fantastic kick.
Michael Gardner kicks long from 55. Wilson back with the flight, stands underneath it. Ball comes to the front. Copeland. Matera, snap on goal. Peter Matera, the cherry on top of the cake.
Right off to the right-hand side.
Mainwaring out of the back pocket, back towards half-back. Monkus gets a fist on it, knocking it Collingwood's way. Francis collected by Laidley. Grants an opportunity. It's getting very willing now. There's going to be an Eagles free kick. And it's on again, close to the fence. Grant's at the base of all of that. Mullane came out backwards. Now Mullane wants somebody. He's not quite sure who.
It's interesting. You are.
Tell you what, Eagles in trouble behind the play. He's just off the edge of that. He is out cold.
You can use your feet, Peter, but only to kick the football.
This is Lyon. Lyon's kick not a good one. And Hart takes the clever mark. And that hurt.
That's a report.
So Wheeldon will go into the book.
Brennan ducks back beautifully. Kicks high and long. Mainwaring tried for his second screamer of the afternoon. Couldn't grab it this time. Kemp.
How the umpire, did he see that? He's
Yes.
got to have seen it. Surely.
Yes. And the Brownlow favourite is gone.
No doubt about that at all. Gets it back towards Heady. Here's trouble for the Swans. Oh, great goal. That's on again. It's an ill-tempered game, this one. No need for that. Contact was made well after he'd kicked the ball by the Sydney Swan, who wanted to seek him out. But what a good goal it was.
Just over 30 seconds left. They haven't cleared the area yet. It's on the 50 as Heady marks and Coleman crashes into the ground.
And there's nothing courageous about that, Drew, whatsoever.
And he's come off second best, Glenn Coleman.
Right.
And the umpires have got a bit to answer for here. The players getting angry with each other, and obviously angry with what happened initially.
Goes with a drop punt. Back towards centre wing. McIntosh couldn't take it. Lewis slaps it wide, then dropped one high.
Heady and Jenke. Jenke thumps it away. Lawrence. Oh, gee, with the elbow.
Excuse me.
A high one. Gets flattened. No free kick. Hart's got to sit there and wait.
Coming from, they couldn't get up there in time.
McGrath's the target, met very solidly, but running away from his own goal. Well played, McCarthy. A couple of strong shepherds. He was hurt. McCarthy is hurt. Down goes another North Melbourne player. That's Crocker. Comes Hart. Gets away looking for McKenna. Crashing in Krosiska. Oh, great play, Krosiska.
Back into the square. Can anyone get a run at it? Brereton waits down. May have to try and sock it. He's hammered over the line. The umpire's calling play on. Brereton is very slow to get up.
They've had the ball there sufficient. They just need someone to finish it.
Here they go again. Simmons held it for a long time. Gardner gives it away. Cousins tries to do it on his own. He goes for the goal. And finally he's broken the trap.
Kemp, Bizzle very keen not to give away a free kick. Cousins, he's cut them to pieces. Cousins again, straight through the middle, inside 50, and a shot for goal is brilliant. Julio there under pressure from Kemp. Well played by Kemp. Running out of room, Cousins. Brilliantly played by the youngster. Play on. The snap for goal. Sensational.
McGregor tried to work to the front. Couldn't get an effective disposal from the contest, though. Embley went to ground. Here's Lynch again. Handball out. Fletcher. Short kick. Wasn't 15. Cousins has to swing onto his right boot. He does so. He goes for goal. Happy birthday, Ben Cousins. His second.
Takes a bounce. Keeps running. Runs about 50 metres. Kicks it out in front of Matera. Over the back door. Falls for Cousins. Just needs to straighten up and steady. Decides to go round the corner. And kicks the goal.
Campbell has tried very hard, went on the ground. Pretty agile, although couldn't get the ball on his boot. Cousins went to ground without the football. Campbell again weaves his way through, gets it to Lekas. Colica puts him under pressure. Kerr gives it to Cousins. 35 metres out, and the skipper finishes off the job. Magnificent goal.
Thompson and Cox. West Coast need a steadier. Tallis. Taken in the tackle by Chambers. Seemed to be held a long time. Here's Judd. Releases Cousins. He can run to 35 metres out. Kick a goal! Gee, they needed that one.
Here go the Eagles once again. They're running hard. They're running forward. Kerr. Can he get another one? Oh, can he get another one? He gets the 50. It's a poor kick, but who knows where it's going to go? Ben Cousins marks.
10-9-4-7. Still plenty of time, of course. This is only the third term. Cox knocks it down. Running onto the ball is Cousins. Will this be the quick reply? Runs to 50. I think it may be. Captain's goal.
I think you could always be pretty confident that Ben Cousins would respond after having his colours lowered. We know enough about him. He's been around for long enough. He's earned his stripes. So he's leading the way. He just needs a few of the young blokes to hop on board if the West Coast Eagles are going to be any chance at all.
A smart Staker roved it nicely, saw the run of Cousins. He marks, he'll lay the boot in it this time. Cousins tries to get around Stenglein, does just. Left foot, open goal. First kick, first goal. Class.
Once the right of way is determined. Knock comes out. Here's Cousins. Roves it well. Hooks it back far enough. He hasn't got an injured ankle. He's kicked the first goal.
Still Jones, dragged down, got boot to ball. Sampi to Cousins. Put away the glasses.
Do you reckon Ashley Sampi's got quick reactionary skills, Jared?
That was a great handball. Good vision, and Luke Power would be absolutely filthy on this. You have a look at Cousins there waiting. There's Luke Power just a couple of, in fact, it's McGrath a couple of metres away. And quickly, bang, there it is.
But he was almost behind him. He must have hit to the core. He's got something, this kid.
Pressure, Stenglein, Miss Clark. Hunter, chance now. Cousins, first touch, can go at goal. He's just inside 50, and Benny Cousins will finish with a goal. West Coast have their first.
And already some pushing and shoving with McIntosh and Brownless. Brownless, a confidence player. Straight towards goal. Blake Matera, he pulls it badly in towards the pocket, and it is taken over the line by Worsfold. The throw-in in Geelong's left forward pocket.
Eagle is down. Ablett collected him. That's Pike.
Free kick at centre wingers, Gary Ablett and Carl Langdon.
Yes, Langdon ran right down from half forward to try and remonstrate with Ablett, but he should just concentrate on the footy.
Players stop momentarily. Couch a clever tap to Hocking. Hocking from 20 metres goes bang and misses.
So unnecessary too by Peter Wilson. Nothing gained whatsoever, and then the same thing from Stoneham.
Barnes wins it, but straight to the run of Matera from 55. He sets sail for home with a mighty kick. What a goal! At quarter time, Geelong leads, and at the bottom, Evans over the top. Matera somehow gets out of jail. Peter Matera, 52 metres, pulls it back. What a magnificent kick for goal!
Centres the ball, a magnificent kick. Runs though, missed it. I think it was intended for Brownless. McIntosh over the top. Petty out of defence towards midfield. Awkward bounce for Lewis. Turley waits behind, keeps it in front, lays it off. White taken now by Evans, who changed his mind in mid-air. Changes his mind again from 45 metres out. It's another goal. The flow is Langdon. He pulls it back. Hinkley. Down they go. He and Turley picked up by Sumich. Sumich's snap is a good-looking one. It's bending around the post. I think it may be a goal. It is. Brennan finds it on the ground. Was he carried forward? No. Wilson, like a cork in the ocean, over his head. Oh, my word!
From the middle, Simpson crashes to the ground. Kemp goes storming through. Across to Heady. A delicate little chip to the run of Matera. Suddenly the Eagles are alight. Matera sets sail for home, and the Eagles hit the front.
Worked under the ball by McGrath. Quick hands from Brennan. Too quick, but it comes back to Matera. Matera on the 50. He could kick this. Matera, it's going to be a goal.
But the Eagles are set up for their first flag. At three-quarter time, they lead 11-15. 81. He can go over the top. How's this for a goal? Peter Matera, there's another one. Catch us now.
What a kick this is. History in the making. Sumich, 25 metres out, kicks it.
So Wilson for his second. Directly in front. He's got it. He's got it. And the Eagles sense they've got the flag. Peter Sumich has booted 5.
He's taken his season tally up to 81. And with that one behind kick before, 81-46.
There's no need to say that he does prefer this area. Well, he uses that helicopter kick and it works. They've got it. The Eagles have got it. Dean Kemp having his 20th kick, but only as far as Simpson. Simpson back to centre wing. Pike and Worsfold again combined. Into the middle. It's a game of possession now with only seconds remaining. Evans may have the last kick in this grand final. The Eagles are going to win their first flag. Madden again comes from behind. Is it a mark to Glendinning? Play on's the call. He snaps over the shoulder and I think has put it through.
Goal pulls it back across the face. Timely nudge from Glendinning. Great composure. Gets it on the ground. Pulls it back. And he's kicked the goal. Goal to Ross Glendinning.
He'll quickly put the Bombers deep into attack with a long drop punt. The Eagles, I should say, and a fine mark taken by Glendinning.
It's really just
nudging that man as the ball arrives. Here's his second goal. He makes no mistake.
Peters out from goal. He kicked 5 last week. He goes to the pocket, and Glendinning on the lead takes the mark. Well, quick transference of play from one end to the other. It started with a lucky sock kick. We've got it to Langdon. Down towards full forward. Glendinning. Ross Glendinning kicking at his second. A mere formality.
Goes very, very long. That's a monster kick. Glendinning. Ross Glendinning for number 3.
Right on the boundary line, Hart. Pulls it back across the face. Glendinning.
Lockyer threads it out the back to Glendinning. Number 4. Yes. Capuano brings the tap. Taken away by Mainwaring. Kicks high. Bad bounce, but it favours Mainwaring. He did well to run on. Ball
who's been very handy in this first quarter. Back to Mainwaring. This is the Mainwaring of old, runs to 50. For the Eagles, chance for Freeborn. Lyle did very, very well. Fantastic play to Banfield, to Mitchell White. Some rebound to Mainwaring. He'll get around Mighty Mick. Kicks it into Cousins, running with a fly of the ball. He's got support from Ball. Downsborough. He's got his hands on the ball first at every centre bounce. Lovell. This time his teammate Mainwaring back where it's been marked by Lyle.
Just as this mark attempt by Donnelly would have paid that.
2, 3. Wirpunda has kicked his second.
The rebound football out of defence has been terrific today by the Eagles. Mainwaring's back on the ground. Back to Jakovic, just playing keepings off.
The old 1-2, and Gehrig gets on his bike on the 50-metre line.
Goes wide and finds Mainwaring. He's got all the time in the world. Lovell's down for the Eagles. Mainwaring, who certainly has lifted also in this third term. Scholes the target. Gehrig punched it away, picked up by Mainwaring to Hart. 20 possessions to Andy Lovell and also to Chris Mainwaring. Carey's got it. He's everywhere for North Melbourne. He's booted 3. He's played just about every position today. Mainwaring's marked on the edge of the square. Pushes off Archer. It's taken a while to develop. Hart wide to Mainwaring. He's been outstanding.
He has.
Wants to draw the player.
Virtually straight down the middle. Not a particularly good kick. Mainwaring.
And this one to Pike. High ball. Mainwaring beats Whittlesey. Target, Lockyer. To Mainwaring. Mainwaring. Hasn't got much backup support. Round onto the left boot.
Been good. Very impressive.
Oh.
19 years of age. Mobile, tall. Mainwaring's got it now from 50. It's another goal. It's a rout. That's Pritchard. Langford comes out wide. Mainwaring!
He read that beautifully, Dennis.
Might have, oh, beautiful little left footer. Wilson had it spent. Mainwaring. Around Mew goes Chris Mainwaring. Back towards the goal line, straight through the middle. His second.
A chance again here. Schofield, snapshot for goal is quite magnificent.
Fewster's a thumping kick. He was held on to. Fewster wants to go, and he does. He's bending it back on the breeze. I think he's kicked a goal. How about that?
This game, everyone Concertina's up and then back. It's incredible.
The game's changing, isn't it? Lewis, Simmons has got it.
Favoured by the bounce. The hand pass untidy, though. Eventually, a chance for Fewster, showing desperation. Tingay showing the poise. Fewster pulls it back. I think he's bounced it through.
Comes back to him. He gets the kick. It's a kick going up towards the goal square. Over the back. Here's a chance for Banfield. He'll get round on his natural left foot. Puts it down the corner and goals.
Flicks it out into space. Morrison again. Charged on the ball. He's found some space. Drags it across the body. That's a beautiful kick on the right. It's high. It's straight. It's his second goal.
In the high flyer, Winmar at the back goes to ground. Banfield's pounced on it. Centre wing. It's told to run. 2 bounces. Runs to 50. Unloads a big bomb to the square. Magnificent play. Backing back. It may have gone to the line. He's got it.
Bellotti over the top. Back to Philip Matera. Back to Peter Matera. Peter Matera's left foot shot. It's a miracle. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Gets around the man. Slews off the side of the boot, kicking in towards half forward. Look out for Scotty Cummings. Here he comes, charging through like an out-of-control freight train. He's kicked a goal.
They worry them out of it. Peter Matera kicks towards half forward. Fewster drops the mark. It's Greasy. He's against the boundary line. He's nimble for a big man. He thumps it into the ground. He kicks towards goal, and I think he's kicked a goal.
Injured in a clash with Joe Masidi. Mitchell White from deep in the pocket. It's not a bad kick, is it? No, that's not a bad kick.
The veteran, Long, looking for Colica. Brown had to go back. Spoils. Ball comes to Colica, though. He runs to 50. He wants the play on the lead in Wilson. It goes over the back to Wembley. He strolls into the goal square and kicks the goal. Charman to Peter Matera. There he is, kick inside 50. Can the Eagles get a score? Closing on quarter time. Oh, bad bounce for Wilson. He's had a couple of wrong-ins in this quarter. Under pressure. Ball spills out wide. Williams, right foot snap to goal. He's kicked it on the siren. Well, here's Keating, who's going to have to do perhaps a bit more than he was expected to at the start of the game. Trying to knock it off the ground. All he does is tap it to his opponent in Gardner, who off one step gets enormous distance and kicks a magnificent goal. Burton, Robbins, quick hands, wanted Stevens. Fletcher gets in his way towards Haynes. Good punch from Baird, running as far as Williams. Has Cousins, decides to go alone, steps inside 50 and bangs it long for another goal.
Down to McLeod, got the hands free, got it out to Marsh. He's taken into tackle by Fletcher, turns it over to Cousins, to Judd. Look at the acceleration from Judd. He's got a man forward to the ball. It's Chambers. Away he goes, has a bounce, runs through the front edge of the centre square, steps around Edwards, runs to 55, does Chambers, goes towards the goal square, material, John Coggins, a goal!
Play on is the call. Eagles everywhere. Lewis fends off Russell. He's hard against the boundary line. That is a magic goal.
Ball from the Crows lineup. One straight kick, the difference. Turnbull goes for a belt up to Kemp, wide to Mainwaring. The West Coast Eagles coming home with a wet sail. Mainwaring just gets his kick in time from the fast approaching Wiedemann. Up towards half-forward. Simic, no mark. McIntosh tries to get the hand pass away. Lewis in towards goal. This to tie it up, and he's done it. Scores a level here at Sydney. Jakovic went towards Spinks. Now here's a chance for Mainwaring. Goes to ground and pops up again quickly. First on the left, now on the right. Short to Lewis, into the open goal. Can he break the ice? Yes, he can at last.
Heading on his own at centre forward.
He elects to go more directly, however, towards Spinks. Lewis in front. Another one. Number 10. Straight.
It happens all during the day, and then they pick one out.
Here's Lewis for his 5th goal. Round the body, snap, he's got it. 5 to Lewis.
Without it down there, Leslie. No free kick. Haynes to Lewis. Goal coming up.
So Jason Ball to the centre of the ground, finds Crummell. Oh, he chips it in short. Oh, good lead, good pass, and he found Bond. Shane Bond. Long way out from goal, 52 metres. Rings it in towards the square. Chris Lewis playing in front. It's thumped the ground. It's a loose ball. Hawking went without it. Here's Lewis on the left foot.
That was clever.
He's goal.
Yes, he was a star then. Perhaps the best player the West Coast Eagles had at that time. He's been struggling for form, but he's back in town today with 5. On the forward line, Bisker gives it straight to Kemp. Look out, open goal all over.
Straight towards the forward pocket area. McIntosh got back. Lewis gathers. A little handball for Kemp. Kemp across his body. A magnificent kick. Equally as good as the last goal.
Weather conditions a little bit better now. Huge pack of players. Lewis waits at the fall of the ball. Nice hand pass to Kemp. It's got to sit for him. It does. 5 metres out. Kemp runs in and kicks it.
McKenna thought about Matera. Gets around Ross with relative ease. Kicks up towards half forward. Wanted McIntosh. Socket off the ground towards Peter Wilson, however. Wilson has possession now. Off to Kemp. 40 metres out. He shoots towards goal. And he pops for a valuable goal to the Eagles.
Peter Wilson going for his first goal. Short pass. Good. Kemp. He's perhaps not a lot much closer, but he goes for the goal. And he will get it. It's home.
Away he goes into the pocket looking for Sumic, who was there but couldn't take the mark. Now Wilson giving away a little round. Kripke in hot pursuit. Bends it round his body. Kemp gives a bit of a nut. Takes the mark. 16th kick coming up for Dean Kemp. Hasn't kicked a goal prior to this. He has now.
And sure enough, not more than 2 minutes later, it's happened. Towards half forward, Hargrave. The Bulldogs by a goal again.
Good poise.
And here's Johnson again. Could be a fairy tale finish to his 200. He's had a bounce, he's had 2. Runs to 60 metres out. Goes inside and finds Brown. He's kicked 7, including 4 in the final term.
That's the poise that you expect of Johnson. Unbelievable. I mean, he's worked pretty hard, take a couple of bounces, and again, not blazed away. Similar to Chick earlier on in the game. Just popped it up to his good little mate there. They've got a great understanding, those two, Johnson and Brown, haven't they?
Champions step up when their side needs them. Brad Johnson and Nathan Brown have taken this game by the scruff of the neck. Brown's had 3 goals rather, in the final term. Came into the game under an enormous injury cloud. Stuttering approach from 51 metres out. Gives it a ride and misses. Could be an important point. The margin is now 7. We've played 26 minutes in the final term.
Wirapunda's been good all day, kicking in.
A huge play with 3.5 minutes left on the clock.
David Wirapunda. The long option, no surprise there. Gardner has to stretch, unopposed, takes the mark. Not much time to play with here. The kick, Smith going back with a fly, terrific effort. Jakovic coming from the other direction. Rowan Smith said, give it to me. Took the responsibility on his own shoulders. To Darcy, they start to chip it around. Harrison, 15 free kicks to 4 in favour of the Bulldogs. Garlick running down the clock. Disposal not great. Burse. Back to Harrison. Hoists it to the hot spot. 35 out of Wirapunda. Didn't complete the mark. Hand pass comes out the back. A chance for Hargrave. He'll kick the sealer. The Bulldogs are home. Brilliant stuff by Ryan Hargrave.
And what about the hands from Bowden under absolute severe pressure and body weight? He's managed to get both arms free and get his fist to the footy to this young bloke. Just look at this. Oh, that's the finish there from Hargrave. Young boy, his old man would have played, or did play a fair bit of footy at the Perth Football Club, along with Ben Cousins, both originating from there. But a great set-up handball from Bowden.
13 points the margin. We've played 27.5 minutes. There's 2.5 remaining. Eagles need something special from here. Garlick to the outer side. Glass over the top to Jones. Inside 50. Jakovic at the front. Couldn't quite bring it down. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher runs to 30 metres out and kicks a goal. It's not over yet. Fletcher kicks the goal. The margin back to 7 points. And we've still got a couple of minutes remaining on the clock here at Subi.
And again, to have that poise at the end of this match, when Fletcher's probably run 15 kilometres just to steady and slot that footy from a reasonable tight angle. I mean, he's a naturally a right footer, so he's had to come around on his left. And that's remarkable.
7 points the margin. 28.5 minutes gone. 2 minutes 13 remaining on the clock. What a finish.
Centre square, break, all important. Judd wrapped up. Bulldogs, good result.
And they've got their experience around the ball now, the Bullies. Brad Johnson's come up from the half-forward line. Scotty West is in there. Rowan Smith not far away. Dimatina, they'll just be playing hard one-on-one.
Clock continues to tick. Darcy worked off it by Kerr. Green, Cousins in support. Eagles charging forward. Minute 45 on the clock. High ball. Fletcher caught behind. Bouncing ball. Chick, Dimatina. across to West. Well played by the veteran. Off to Hahn, and Krediuk will look for the boundary line. Swings it very wide. Gardner opposed to Darcy. Another chance for Cousins. Time the enemy. 1:20 on the clock. The Eagles trail by 7 points. Kerr has got it just forward of the wing. Chip short to Braun. He has to keep going. A very congested forward line. Rowan Jones on the end of it. Deep in the pocket. Not a lot of time to assess his options. Perhaps he has to go for home right here and now. The clock continues to run. 54 seconds. Any score will put pressure on the Bulldogs. Right to the goal line. Sampi there. Looking for a boot on ball. It was Chick. Russ through. Minor score. A draw becomes a real possibility, Jason.
Wow. How important that too, given that Brisbane have drawn a game this year as well. 40 seconds remaining. Robbins wants to hang on to it.
They'd be aware of the time as well. The runner's been out.
Look at the numbers inside the 50 for West Coast. Robbins is going to have to kick it before the siren goes. Wants to play on. Oh, this is optimistic. All sorts of danger. Could just run it through. Krediuk. They take him on. West to Murphy. The mark taken by Embley. 13 seconds. 12 remaining. It goes inside 50. Need a mark. Sampi! Will kick after the siren to tie the game. Would you believe it? 38,540 fans on their feet. The Bulldogs have not won for 10 weeks. Ashley Sampi will step up and attempt every footballer's dream. He's not going to win the game after the siren, but he can save it. He's 15 metres out. Ashley Sampi, this is your moment. And he kicks a goal. It's a draw at Subiaco.
One down by Turnbull. Lewis. Pike. High kick towards half forward. Spinks camped in front. Jamison intent on destruction from behind. Taken by Bond to Heady. Can he kick another one? Heady measures the kick. 40 metres out. It's good. He's got 3. Has to be something of a calculated gamble, doesn't it?
My word. Considering the extent of those injuries. Snap smothered. Liptak working hard. He loses possession. Heady again! Come on, Brett Heady! It may come unstuck. It does, because Matera can steal it. Wilson.
There's Jeff Ogg right up on the half-forward line. And Paul Roos now at full forward, being picked up by Guy McKenna.
The Subic lead initially ignored. Wilson goes back. He wants to go long. Floating it up towards full forward. Spinks. Oh, Heady at the back. Back towards centre wing. Kept in play. Jason Ball gets a high kick up towards the half-forward line. Matthew Hogg twisting and turning. Sneaks away from Heady, but then has an airy. Oh, could prove very costly. McIntosh gives it to Heady. He shoots towards goal, and it does prove very, very costly. Back into play. Vital seconds these are too for both sides. Jakovic has a chance to send the Eagles forward. A sweeping hand pass to accommodate Hart. He can bounce his way down to the half-forward line. 10 seconds remaining. The Eagles inside 50. Godden will have to take a mark at the back. Heady may soccer off the ground. He does!
Tolerates now. Made his move. Away he goes. Forward of the wing. Kicks inside the 50 and a good kick too. And Heady's taken the mark about 25 metres out. I didn't think he went too far, Don. Here's Heady meantime. He kicks, and he's got it, his 4th goal.
Hart goes. Heady. Well, he's a good finisher. He's a very good finisher. Got it. He's got it.
Nerves of steel.
Kick by Evans. Working it up the ground. Pike. Hart. Banfield. Here's Drew Banfield. A full forward. Heady. 2 number 1s. Silvani spoiled. Bond. Back to Brett Heady, who snaps a goal.
Gavin Brown has done it consistently in the second half.
Hines goes up and gets it down into the path of Lewis. Away it comes to Wilson, back to Lewis on the burst, about 75 metres from goal, down towards full forward. Heavy, open goal, gets it.
Lewis is pressuring all the way. Lovell eventually forced to kick across the face of goal, and may pay the ultimate price as Main Waring comes over the top. The take a screamer. He plays on to Heady, and Brett Heady will kick for number 5.
Yes, and all the Melbourne players are turning around arguing with each other, saying, why did we kick that way? And the kick had to be better, and all of a sudden, the Eagles just found a spare man in Heady. Great mark.
Heady heads for goal. From 40 metres, the wind is back, and he gets it. Lewis gets tackled, but gets it away to Banfield. Which way will this one bounce? Heady again! Six goals to Brett Heady. Madden with the left hand, pushing away from goal, but only momentarily. Kemp, a left footer, high, in towards full forward, and a strong mark taken by McIntosh. Great use of the body.
Feedy's kept out of the contest by the use of the body there by McIntosh, and then taking the easy chest mark.
30 metres out. Not a difficult angle. Left footer. He guides it straight through the middle.
McIver caught behind Waterman, and good mark.
Played well, Chris Waterman.
Hart on the run. David Hart through the centre. The kick inside half forward. Langdon. It flips to the back. McIntosh. A snub. He's kicked it. Could be the match winner.
Heady and Danaher. Heady has to spoil, but then he applies an excellent tackle on Wanganeen. Here comes Lewis to McIntosh. Danger here. McIntosh strikes the tackle. He should goal. That will make it hard for the Bombers now.
Now, taken away by Simmons. He looks as though he's got some talent. Oh, he ran a long way then. Brings it in towards half forward. Thumped away. Bond. Oh, did that very, very well. McIntosh at goal and sticks it through for a goal.
I'm sure that one might come up for Neil Busy, but would have to be a little bit careful.
Bond's kick up towards the half-forward line. Time ticking away for the West Coast Eagles. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. They've been outscored in this quarter. McIntosh the target. Yes! Second grab.
Great performance, really, wasn't it?
Yep. This for the first goal of the quarter for the West Coast Eagles, and I think he may have put it through.
Got some space out of right half forward. It's Chris Lewis, a little kick into the path of Pike, and Pike is marked too far out to score, unselfishly to Hines, and Hines may be too far out as well. He's got to kick a 55-metre plus kick here to score. Hines has kicked one. Short again, and very well done, McIntosh. And so far in this term, the Eagles have kicked 5 goals. 3, is it, or 5-4? They were 5-9 at half-time. McIntosh, a lovely long kick. Looks pretty good. McIntosh, goal. Matera off the left-hand back quarter of the square, gets around his opponent Taylor and goes straight down the ground. A punishing kick by the West Coast Eagles winger. McIntosh runs onto it and kicks the Eagles' second goal.
Ball knocked on by Osborne with courage. Croft applying the tackle. Reynolds the hand pass. Scott West for Footscray. Oh, magnificent by McIntosh. That was an open goal of soda.
Yes, well, the shepherd's being applied by Grant on McIntosh, but he didn't do it well enough. You might not see it in screen. He's just gone off and there. McIntosh got around him.
Can set this up and does to Keane, who should attack, and he could kick this. If anyone in the league could kick it, Keane could, and he does. Thank you very much.
Gotten had it slapped away. Matera with the outside of the boot, if you don't mind.
And really, at this stage of the game, the ball is going between half-back and half-back, isn't it?
Winds himself up, Matera, and lets fly. What a great kick. He's got it. What a goal.
Tregenza couldn't mark it. Matera with pace. Long kick. This could bounce through for a goal. It has. He's kicked his third.
Julio there under pressure from Kemp. Well played by Kemp. Running out of room, Cousins. Brilliantly played by the youngster. Played on. That's not the goal. Sensational.
McKenna again gave it to that same player. Langdon beats Rowe with skill. Langdon still going, a couple of bounces. Still going for home. He can score from there. Inside 50, a long shot.
From half back, goes across the ground. Well, misjudged by Longmire. Loose ball behind. Mainwaring to Wilson. More trouble, one senses for North. They've got the numbers storming down the ground. McKenna to Wilson. Runs inside the 50. Likes these on the run.
3 goals to Lewis. Now Braden Lyle of left centre wing. Mongrel punt off the boot. Lovell nearly against his old side. Gehrig, still he goes outside 50. Oh, great speed. A bounce. 2 bounces in a goal and kicks it.
Fuster with a fantastic belt to Lyle. Swings back. Gives it up. Donnelly over his head. A miracle goal. And he's kicked that.
His teammate, that kick forward has been marked by Kelly. Kelly's short kick, Matera onto it. So he just seems to be able to read everything, Peter Matera. Look at this. B.O.G. Thank you very much.
Ben Graham, let's hope he goes for another booming kick. Oh no, he's going short, dangerous. Oh, you can't wait. Here's Sumich around the corner. Oh, bad play there by the Cats. Goal to the Eagles.
Who's playing a defensive role but been very offensive in this quarter. It's a poor kick though. Kerr tackled strongly. Now Joseph busts through, he does. He shimmies his way through, has a bounce, runs in and kicks the goal! Standing up, kick inside 50, pick it up, lost it. Robbins has got a problem. 3 Eagles around him. Philip Matera gets it back. Chris Judd, 30 metres out, bangs it home!
Aussie leg. Umpire missed it. Came from Wilson. Judd, the rookie. 25 metres out. Steers through a goal. Brilliant finish.
Wood and McLeod wrestle. Wood win again. Did well. Got it to Judd. He accelerates away from the contest. Runs to 40 metres out and finishes off the job.
Runs himself into trouble. Jones gets the ball to Judd from the pocket. Oh no, that's why he's a superstar. That's why they want him everywhere in Australia. Go to the West Coast.
And I reckon I know who their favourite player would be.
And hasn't he been superb? And he continues to grow. Ball knocked down to Judd. He threaded one from here earlier. He is a superstar. Don't write them off.
They have still got some shots left. He's standing shoulder to shoulder with his opponent when he actually puts hands on ball.
Adkins has added a bit of spark to the midfield as well. Off hands, Judd. Say no more. Right place, right time, right finish, the right stuff.
Not much more you can say about that. He's just a great finisher, and West Coast just amazing numbers around the ball, and all their backs have got confidence to run forward. Carlton forwards haven't been too bad. They just haven't been able to get enough of the ball. They're just not getting any.
Run it up. Kerr down towards half forward. Atkins is in front. Up the top, McGrath. Overrunning Atkins. Picking up brilliantly, Judd. How's that? Goes with the outside of the boot. He can't work it back left to right far enough. Or can he?
I reckon he has.
He has. Oh, what a goal.
It is just pure pace that's killing them. I mean, that's clean hands off the deck. That's a God-given ability there, but they are just bursting them open with pace.
Well, I'm not sure what they're going to do, the West Coast Eagles, but there's going to be a lot of talk about the future of Chris Judd, I think, over the next few months. I'm not sure, Dennis, if there's many minerals left up in the northwest.
But in them hills.
In them hills, but you better start selling a few of them hills to keep the boy. Because he's a a rare talent.
To Black, chopped off by Banfield. He breaks away, probing kick inside the 50. Atkins was up, couldn't hang on. Guess who?
Couldn't do it again,
Judd.
could he?
Could he do it again? 5.5, I think so. I think so.
Oh, this kid is just... What do we say? He is exceptional. He was in the traffic, Jared, and I can't believe I said he couldn't do it again. Watch this, he starts about 3 deep away from where there's a wall of people between him and the goals, but his just explosiveness gets through it.
Cousins, likewise, under a cloud, inside to Kerr, gets a kind bounce, runs to centre half forward, has a bounce with the left hand, that's interesting, kicks with the right boot for 55, Kerr's got 2 in the foot. They can get another goal. Wilson on the lead. Kick inside 50. Brisbane have numbers around the footy. Pike will try and step around Miranda. Only as far as Kerr on the boundary line. Wants some assistance. Steps inside. Right foot kick on goal. Daniel Kerr has hit the beauty. Williams chips in short. Kerr too far out to score. Wilson will be his target. Kerr decides to go on his own. Runs to 50 and kicks a goal. Safe mark, and he's away quickly. Braun misses him. Here comes Haynes. Clever work by Haynes to Braun. That's clever as well. Now Kerr. Third time lucky Daniel Kerr. Yes! To stop the Sydney momentum.
Too close to the man on the mark.
Absolute shocker. Still a chance though for West Coast. Kerr, right with him, Fixter. He gets out of trouble. He gets out of jail. He pops the handball over the top. Jones, start. Goal. No, Scarlett there. He's caught. He's slung to the ground almost. Jakovic had actually Sampi off the ground. Oh, you are kidding. He's put him in front. Excellent one, and Banfield was the man who was advantaged by that interchange. Handball over the top to Sampi. He also started on the bench. He straightens up and bangs it through. Ashley Sampi kicks his first goal for the season. And he gets the 9th for the West Coast Eagles.
Fletcher will go for West Coast. McManus for the Dockers. It comes to Fletcher. Took a couple on. It comes to Sampi from 48 metres. Goes for home. Ashley Sampi, what a goal! What a start to the derby.
Change has been swung, just trying to find something. Woden short, dangerous. Slip through the hand, loose ball, Sampi, left foot. What is it like? I'll tell you what, it's a goal. That's what it's like, he says, and they have goal number 7.
Gets the hand pass to Wilson. Wilson spins around. That's his finishing move. Gets the hand pass across to Sampi. Sampi snaps and finishes with a goal. A pundit, robbed of it by Kennelly. The hand pass, though, indiscriminate. Picked up by Sampi. Settles, pulls it back across the body. He's got a goal. How's that for a start? His second. He is something special.
But Johnny Worsfold shares the same opinion as you, Dennis, that he is the man who can win it for them when they set up at the centre bounce. Everybody was pushed wide or pushed deep, except for one bloke, Ashley Sampi, and his opponent, Jared Crouch. They just occupied. He's basically playing centre half forward here.
Spinks is on and he's going down, so he's a big mark. Spinks is in the forward pocket.
The Eagles by 2 points.
Oh, what's he
Short
doing?
pass. They came from all directions. Watson did well, knocked it forward. Russell slips it away. Krasiska to McGuan. The Magpies surge forward, kick to midfield. Buckley has been very good alongside the centre circle. Brown wants it long, but he goes short. Tranquilli. He's marked within scoring range.
He's had a dirty afternoon, McKenna.
Tranquilli will kick from just outside the 50. His side is down by 2 points. What a responsibility. 3.5 minutes to go.
You kick this. It's a beautiful kick for goal.
No second chances after this for Collingwood. If they lose, they have to win. The kick is not good. It hangs a long time in the air. Brown! Almost! What a terrific effort. The umpire goes in to bounce it. missed the mark.
Appealingly looked at the umpire as he came in to bounce the ball. Only metres from the Collingwood goal. And stumped over the boundary line by Jakovic, and we'll have a throw into the right forward pocket for Collingwood. So the Magpies still a big chance to snatch this game. They trail by 2 points, 3 minutes left, and it's certainly within scoring distance for Collingwood in their right forward pocket. Can they snatch a goal here? Christian and Hines. Christian takes it out of the air. He can't get his foot to it, and he's been penalised for holding the ball. Worsfold will take the free kick for the Eagles. Johnny Worsfold in the left-back pocket for the West Coast. Should he come this side, he's going to be forced to go to the favoured side for the Magpies. Out in front of the Lily Marsh stand. Up high was Heady. Punched away. Chance for Williams. He gets around. Back onto his right foot. Hand pass. Short. Chopped off by Evans. Close to the boundary line. He kicks it back near the wing. And it's punched over by Watson. And we're down under 3 minutes. Centre wing, boundary throw-in. Capacity crowd at the Wacker, on their toes. Can the Eagles hang on? Can Collingwood snatch a miraculous victory? The ball spills now for Pike. He gets his left foot to it. Kerrison. In goes Watson again. He drags it in. Hines was good. And the umpire forced to bounce.
Just so important now to be in front, because you can see the pressure. Ball just coming along the ground willy-nilly. If you're in front, you can take advantage. Gavin Brown has done it consistently in the second half.
Hines goes up and gets it down into the path of Lewis. Away it comes to Wilson, back to Lewis on the burst, about 75 metres from goal, down towards full forward. Heady, open goal, gets it.
Rotten luck for Kelly. He hit the ball, just couldn't control it, and that's what Heady did when he came on in the second quarter to kick his first goal. Rode the pack, and that's given them a bit of breathing space. They'll have to kick 2 goals now, Collingwood, to get this lead back. And Lewis, who started with Hines punch on the centre wing, Lewis got it, series of handballs. Kelly couldn't control. The opportunist, Heady.
I hope they hear the siren.
No wonder they have trouble winning in Victoria. This crowd, they're just absolutely beside themselves now. Close to the end of the game, and the West Coast lead by 8 points. The ball towards full forward, kicked back by Watson. They need a mark here. Opportunity for Hassel. He goes after it with Lewis. Lewis gathers, flips it out the back door to Hart. Hart goes away to Jakovic. Jakovic backs himself. It could be a critical play. He handballs to the 50-metre line. Collingwood take possession through Pert, but doing it well with Spinks. Gets the handball to Main Waring. Main Waring's kick is in towards centre-half forward. No mark. The ball spills. Held, but he didn't have it. Was Russell. Maybe advantage. It is. It's with Collingwood. Christian took the football and got it to Buckley. Buckley wide. It must bounce nicely for McCartney, and he must kick a goal. If Collingwood are to be any chance, he must kick a goal, and he has. Magnificent stuff. McCartney's first goal, and Collingwood back in it with less than a minute. The centre break all important when the ball gets back there. 11-16 West Coast, 12 goals 8 Collingwood.
Well, look at the space he's found McCartney here. Lewis just couldn't run him down. And a great kick from 50 metres up, pressure kick.
What about those Collingwood defenders, the way they hit the ball at the other end?
Now can Hines get up and thump the ball like he did at the last bounce down? He got it moving their way for the West Coast.
Eagles by 2 points. Inside the last minute of the game, Hines went the distance. Williams has got it. Down he goes. The umpire wants it and the clock continues to run. This has been a contentious issue all season long.
I thought he might have got the free kick then, Williams.
As I said just moments ago, hopefully the umpires hear the siren this time. Umpire Carey puts it down right in the middle. Hines comes off his run. Christian against him, slacked out by Ball down towards half forward. Look at them go. Tired players all. In goes Kemp, missed it. Hassel's got it over the top. We're down to 20 seconds. McGuan will look away. Handfuls. It'll come back to Hassel.
There's a free kick behind play. Hassel.
The umpires whistle time
Against
on.
Main Waring, is it?
The clock is stopped at 13 seconds. Hassel will take the ball on the wing. He was held by Main Waring.
We've got to get numbers back, West Coast.
We're down to 10 seconds.
Collingwood are going to take a mark.
Inside the 50. Missed by McGuan. It comes to Jakovic. Sumic. They dive in. It's all over. The siren will sound. McMahon had the half chance, couldn't hang on. It's all over at the Wacker. And what a remarkable game of football. Only fitting in the weekend we've had. Collingwood, ever so close. Here comes Lamb down towards the pocket. Going back is Sumic. Keeps it in front, and they've got the numbers. 2-on-1. Sumic snaps, and that's good. Scrambles it down towards full forward. Sumic pulls it back across his body. That's a fine effort. It's a goal. Not far enough. Sumic back towards the boundary. Clever mark. Awkward one on the breeze, looking back towards the sun. He runs around, snaps. That is a great goal if he's got it. It's a goal.
Kent, was it, or Waterman? Up towards full forward. Sumic round under the left foot. He's kicked another one. Miraculous shot for goal.
Early from 53 wants Sumic. Doesn't get him, but he's quick to recover. At the back is Morrissey, and he'll be quite happy. It's a goal! He's kicked a goal! A little chip for Sumic. That's what he wants. Sumic still going. He's kicked it. It's a goal.
McKenna leads back in the race. Guy McKenna on the wing. Well, how did he do that? Guy McKenna, touch of magic. Mainwaring. Spinks is on down the ground. Mainwaring cuts back towards the middle. Goes looking for Sumic, and Sumic is marked. Good decision by Mainwaring. He's kicked 5 or more goals 5 times against Richmond. The first of the afternoon for Sumic. Remaining in this game, and there will be blessed relief as far as these fans and the Eagles are concerned. They have been thumped today as Sumic comes up. Took a very good kick to mark on his chest. About 50 metres from goal, and will kick at number 6. So the Sumic kick. 19-15, 7-10. Sumic goes at his 6th, and that's a very good kick. It's a goal. He's got 2 after the siren then.
Well smothered. Good smother applied there by Dent. Still a chance for the Eagles. Kemp's kick to Sumic. Onto his right foot this time. His non-preferred side. Snaps and gets it.
Brings it to half forward. Wilson races after it. He's got pace while the ball now he still ends up with it. Good play by Wilson. Finds Mainwaring. He'll bring that back in front of goal, hoping Lewis at the back can take a mark. He can't do so. It's thumped away. Still a chance. His ball gets in a hand pass. And eventually that's a goal. Kick by Sumic.
Lewis, very, very skillful. And very nicely done to Mainwaring. Mainwaring goes long in towards full forward. The ball knocked away, but not far enough for Melbourne's sake. And Sumic hooks the kick, and it bounces through for another goal to the West Coast.
Starting points in each other's forward line. It's great to see the good defender. Got him up.
In control of this game, but the Bears within range, and what a magnificent mark.
Narkle. Miles with the sit. What a mark!
As long as they're consistent, but what a mark, Worsfold.
He's going to put it long and high to the forward line, into the goal square. McIntosh sets and grabs. Oh, beauty.
Brewer 60 metres out from goal. Interesting kick. McKenna, hard one to mark. Came off his boot. Well, he did mark it. Well, that's got to be a contender for the Cadbury mark of the year right there.
Well, they are tough to take, and he did extremely well to finish off with the ball.
It was like Adam Gilchrist trying to read warning off the pitch.
Goes to Morrison. He just hung there on Funky and marked it.
Well, Bellotti saw Morrison running into space, but by the time he kicked the ball, it was actually a little bit too late. 1 against 2, and he's just flown over the top, and who knows, could be a contender for the Cadbury mark of the year, Robbo. Look at that. Flying over the top.
Then the little kick down the line is all right, and hard at the football was Gardner. He was definitely going to make that football his, and has he been awarded the mark?
Yes, he has, Robert. First time he's been on the ground, basically, kicks to Braun. Wonderful mark. That's a terrific mark by the little fella.
See, I thought he'd misjudged that, but he just stretched at the last moment and He took a very clean grab in the hands as it came over his shoulder.
At which he is defending. He'll kick Collingwood into their forward half. It holds up into the breeze. Great leap and flow from behind by Morrison.
Maybe that wasn't the case.
Well, Lewis has tried a torpedo. It didn't work.
Oh, what a mark!
Morrison is the big fly.
Yes, I'm not sure they could have persisted much longer with Josh Wood as hard as he was trying.
Short to Chris Lewis, who looks inside 50 once again. Fraser Garrick also flies. The Eagles come back again.
Flip back to Cripps. Long to full forward. Heatley's been out of touch.
It's kicked to full forward. Morrison! A beauty! And this will square it up.
3 hand passes, 9 marks. The kick in. Worsfold. Great mark and the cheers from the Eagles fans. He's a popular man, Johnny Worsfold.
From centre wing. Daylight second. Whitnell the hard chaser. Banfield towards Wirrapunda. Out in front. Fewster. Oh, a great mark.
No idea how he took that, Kev.
That's a contender for Capri Mark of the Year. Watch this again. Oh, Mark Taylor would be proud of that.
Brings it out to centre wing. Mooney on the back. Morrison, what a climb. Fantastic mark. Gets it off to Matera. Plays on quickly, looking for Mitchell White.
Up to Gardner, off the left to the goal square. Cummings, hands to it, couldn't quite take the mark. Phil Matera breaks a tackle and kicks a sensational goal.
They're all headed back towards the square. Francis and Cummings. Cummings knocked it down, I think, to the advantage of Philip Matera. Cummings is on for the short one. Philip Matera goes around and kicks the goal himself. Gehrig took him down. In goes Bradley. Taken front on Metropolis. Philip Matera snaps. It's a goal.
Looks up, kicks to centre wing. Porter was the tallest man, Braun was the shortest, and guess what? Braun will come away with the footy. Looks up, Cousins keeps racking up the possessions from 70 metres out, kicks to the goal square. Philip Matera, drop back with the flight. Pickett tried to scare him. Goal! Wooden goes to the outer side, looking for Jakovic. Simpson to fly from behind. Gasper at ground level to Cousins, who has found himself in some space. That is dangerous for the Kangaroos when Cousins has space. The kick goes too long though. Philip Matera with great pace. Around the body, that's going to bounce through. Wonderful goal, welcome back Philip.
Quite Judd, brilliant pickup. Handball out wide, now another chance for Cousins. Kicks in, shabbily towards Matera, who snaps off a snap ball, bouncing. It's another one. Eagles have 2.
The Eagles just sizing it up. Haynes on the lead. Ball comes to the back. Phil Matera already kicked 1. Phil Matera has now kicked 2. Perfect start, second quarter.
Gets the hand pass away. Wirrapunda. He's going to have a shot for goal. He's going to kick.
A beauty.
That is a magnificent kick. An Eagles goal by Wirrapunda.
This will be his 17th kick for the night. Everyone on the edge of their seats. 2 steps. And goal. And goal for David Wirrapunda. The Eagles get a break. Haynes in tight. Hand pass. Banfield. He has been out wide. Wirrapunda's one of them. For 55. David Wirrapunda lights it up for a goal.
They thought about conceding it, still alive. Kerr almost got a snap at goal. Eventually Tallis smothered, still alive. Can West Coast manufacture something out of this? Wilson, Tallis. Well, in the end, they get it out, but only momentarily. Wirrapunda could put it straight back over their head. He runs to 35, goes for goal and gets it. Well, it was a long time coming, but persistence pays off for West Coast. Banfield spears it inside 50, looking for Wilson through his hands. Holland gets back for Hawthorn. Here's a dangerous Philip Matera. From 55 out, the smother came. They still have numbers there. It's Adam Hunter. He goes by hand at Jakovic. Jakovic, a high bomb towards the goal square. Big pack flies, hands on the footy. Hay, grabbed by Wirrapunda, snaps a goal! Well, he's made
something out of nothing.
Out of the middle again, West Coast go. Wapunda, hands off in the end, too close. Wapunda at goal, little bit of space. It's up into the air, have they three? Just a finger to it. Oh no, it's goal number 3.
So Peter Wilson getting the first goal for the Eagles. 3 points the difference in, shall we say, spectacular fashion. Waterman charging through centre half forward. He could almost score another one. There's no one there, and that goes through. They've got 2 in 30 seconds, the Eagles. Heady, Sumic and Kelly hanging on. Sumic did well to get a kick at it. Oh, it's bouncing through, I think, for a goal. 4 goals to Sumic.
Boots it in towards the outer side. Lockyer plays the percentages, gets it forward. Mainwaring just outside the 50. Has a bounce. Good shepherd from Lockyer. Mainwaring long towards goal. Oh, what a goal. Happy to get the match ratio. That's how the coach's comment goes. This is Matera deep in the pocket. Shoots. That's a great effort. It's a goal.
We see Hines versus Salmon. Langdon comes in the lender hand. Kemp gets it out to Hart. Hart kicks a goal, a wobbly one. It's a goal. Another one to the Eagles. Back it comes to Danaher. Now, is that a free kick? No.
He's too fancy.
Play on as it's grabbed by Wilson. Wilson, a high booming kick. A beautiful kick, Wilson. It's a goal.
Chance for Heady. Oh, good pick-up. Well played, Brett Heady. To Lewis. Beats a man. Played Chris Lewis. Snap for goal. There's brilliant football for full points.
Over the top, Keys did well. Matera brilliantly. Through he goes, Matera, and finishes the Tigers.
Wilson's kick not quite there. They still might get something out of this, the Eagles. Lewis, snapshot. He's put that over his head for a goal. And Gaster making sure Heady didn't get clear. Back to Matera, though, who's got plenty of toe. And away he goes. Outside 50, nice ball. Steady, shoots, long kick. Just about there. Could be another one for the Eagles. It is. It's 4 points.
Kemp, wide for Sumic. 2 wide out. Look at this kick, though. What an effort. Close. A top goal.
He's over the ball. Kemp's got it now. Mainwaring inside the 50. Chris Mainwaring goes for goal. Good-looking kick. Magnificent kick. Tregenza couldn't mark it. Matera with pace. Long kick. This could bounce through for a goal. It has. He's kicked his third.
The quick hand pass. Almost Lairising. Turley, beautiful sidestep. And can kick a goal from there.
Hepburn comes to Wilson. He dodges a tackle. Gets the hand pass away. Waters outside of his foot for a free goal.
Bright up in front. 2 fists at it. Back it comes to Wilson. The former Tiger. Snapshot. That's going pretty close. Wilson's kicked their first goal.
The Eagles very disciplined and very determined. Burke gives it straight to Chris Lewis. Now, he is a very clever footballer.
So maybe the West Coast are a chance to kick a goal before three-quarter time. Heady must kick it long, and he does. It'll go to the back of the pack. It may bounce through. It has. A goal to Heady.
A hand pass intended for Ackley. It's robbed by Renstead. Brilliant pass as he hits Lewis on the chest.
David Ackley having a terrible quarter as comes across the ground to Worsfold. Now Worsfold will kick from 45 metres out directly in front, and if he kicks this, the difference will be 26 points. So a spirited reply by the Eagles this, and Worsfold, there's the drop punt. No doubt about that one.
Handball, Worsfold. They're away, the Eagles, at half-back. Anir under a little bit of pressure. It's got a bit of time to get the hand pass away. Worsfold back to Anir, and the Eagles are clear.
So Lamb goes towards half forward with a kick, and Worsfold takes a good mark.
Big fella on the end of it, just chipping short. Great mark by Worsfold. Towards Worsfold, brings it in nicely with the one hand. To Glendinning. Can't complete the mark. Support from Worsfold, however. Now Hutton. The two still combining. Finally, they do find Glendinning. The Eagles have controlled the football for the bulk of the quarter. Worsfold drifts into Matera. So now goes up to Worsfold at centre wing.
Lockyer to the outer side, looks for and finds John Worsfold.
Worsfold at half-back for the Eagles. Only just 3 minutes left in the second term. Worsfold's kick towards the wing.
Worsfold at the back of the pack, a chance to clear for the Eagles, and only just gets his kick away. Laidley, a high spiral punt, and Worsfold marks just forward of centre. They've got a chance to add to that one solitary goal now.
Forward of centre wing, intended for Sumic. Pert fisting away. Turner in heavy traffic, taken by Worsfold. Down towards full forward O'Connell. He watches it by, it bounces through for a goal. Scott, not a good kick, wobbles it down towards half forward. In fact, he may have been looking for Worsfold.
Ugle out of the middle, goes on to Lamb, who kicks down towards full forward, and here's another chance for them.
Up towards centre half back. John Worsfold. Out towards right centre wing goes the kick then, and the mark is taken by O'Connell. Forward of centre wing, down towards full forward yet again. Where's the two-pronged attack? Well, they've got a third. In from the side, Worsfold takes the mark.
20 metres out from their scoring zone, and it could be more here. Worsfold onto the right boot, flicks it round, it's come back, and he's kicked it.
To Worsfold, it needs a kick now, and Worsfold will oblige. Down towards half forward, what a good kick. Turley.
By McKenna, well played across to Malaxos. The Eagles out of trouble towards Worsfold and Hawker. Mainwaring takes the Carlton player out of it to open a path for Worsfold, who bounces his way across the centre with one bounce. Then centres it in towards half forward. Miles is the target. Waiting down was Lewis.
As easy as you like, just drifting in behind, takes the mark on his chest, swings it out wide. Worsfold running hard, making position, has the ball towards centre wing. An opportunity behind to tidy up, pulls it back. Lewis, clever mark at full stretch. Lewis from left half back towards centre wing. This will be interesting. Worsfold, better judgment, runs away from Hawker. Goes looking for the lead from Sumic. Open forward line. Worsfold runs on into the space. Too much carry on the kick. Dorotic peels off to meet him. Worsfold, superb. Jackson in the square.
So O'Connell now going over the centre. Oh, and a tremendous mark by Worsfold. Wants to play on. Down towards the deadly duo of Rhys Jones and Sumic. Tries to storm through. In fact, he does. He does it beautifully. Lewis holds it just long enough, then gives it to McKenna. He should go. The Eagles are hot here at Subi.
But it's an Eagles ball. They're doing well. Their creative work around the packs is excellent. McKenna, their best and fairest winner. Look at that for a pass. Laidley takes the rebound well and relays it to McKenna, who's well shepherded by Worsfold.
Very high kick down towards half forward. McKenna punches it away. Metropolis again, back to McKenna. Runs through half back, goes with the left boot. Very wide. Christou.
Crunch to the ground, Allen to Hickmott. Blues forward again. Here's McKenna. He's the best for mine. Dives at this and marks low down. 10 marks for the day and about to be 25 disposals. Donnelly to Lovell. He couldn't gather it. Whitehead to Hannah. Another goal here before three-quarter time would be handy for the Blues. But there's that man McKenna again, taking yet another mark.
Good use of the body there by Ian Downs, but just to get edge Earl Spalding out of the contest. Let's have a look at it now. You just see him there, nice side shove, totally legitimate. And knowing full well that Louis McKenna was behind. Matera last week, of course, against Sydney, left the field early.
Same spot.
Here's the kick to centre half forward. Edging out was McKenna. Gets away with it, the mark. Madden. Got a bit of a touch to it. McKenna. Excellent day.
7 games and 5 of them in the first half last time around. Bradley down towards half forward. Well played. McKenna crumbing superbly. Downsbury got the initial fist.
Chance for the Blues here. Koutafidis. Long kick to centre half forward. Kernahan. McKenna, sensational, superb reading of the play. Across half back he goes. And the disposal, perfect to Mainwaring.
Dean, big leap. Camporelli waits. Kicks towards the wing, McKenna. Walking down there was Tim Jep. Hard to get around. Down towards the pocket. Taken by Cameron. Oh, Yates met very solidly by Miles, and down he went.
Game claiming that
Gaster back on the field. Oh, gets KO just about.
Big thump away. This is Hawke. Hawke was taken around the head there by Hutton.
In this all-important third quarter, Lockyer leaves it for Barrett.
He's in the forward pocket. He's coming up on the ball at the present time as Hawthorn work it forward. Brereton collides there with Worsfold. He thrives on that sort of thing.
Getting success. Grabbed well, might have been too high though. Oh, he's got him in a headlock.
Andy Goodwin on the bottom there.
Leg scissors.
Leg scissors, that's right. You know, wrestler from way back, Dennis. Wilson, who kicked 5 goals last week, and a real shirt front as Worsfold cannons into his opponent. Oh. Shocking kick by Nia down towards Stretch, and he got one on the back of his head for his trouble. Steins rather.
Hunts chips out wide. Williams couldn't take the mark. Zanotti big. Likes to measure things disorganised. Down goes Hocking.
Being Dennis, he's going to go off the ground, I think.
Magnificent kick. That must be a ball to Scott.
He towards the forward pocket. Zanotti, good gather, gets the handball away. Oh, great bump by Richard Osborne.
Bounce back in the centre, 67-30. Fitzroy dominating so far. And Ironmonger dumps Langdon in the centre circle.
Tap on by O'Connell towards Worsfold. Taken out of it by Grinter. Whoa, down goes Blackwell. The tackling, superb down there from players of both sides. Silvani. Chris Mainwaring has already kicked 2. Here it is again.
The flyer didn't come down with the ball. No mark was played. Perth gets boot the ball pretty quickly. McGrath gets steamrolled. Mark or free kick. That was by Rance. And Kapler comes in. He's decked him.
Now is the umpire going to reverse the decision?
I think he should give 50 metres.
Oh.
Well, out comes Winmar. Laidley does the intercept. Grab, it would appear we're not in possession. Lockett tries some strong arm tactics, and that should be 50 metres.
Yep.
In fact, it could almost be a booking.
Hit him around the head. Here it is here on replay. Now, the umpire saw that. Now, if that's not an elbow and that's not too high, I go he.
Well, the league investigates these things, Don, nowadays.
Barrage, quick kick out wide of Laidley, and he's still down behind the play Mainwaring. Oh, that is a high tackle to the head. And will the book come out? Yes, the book is out.
Well, about time too.
For Watson went down. Williams, flattened.
Into Mines in front of Bremen. Great courage. Suddenly getting busy. Dean Turner goes back with courage.
Couldn't control the ball. Turley, not the best of hand passes. That would be in the head, would it not, to Worsfold?
McKellar's kicked to half forward, and the Eagles play, finding space. This is a bit more like Subiaco Oval and what they know. A solid shepherd behind play. Speak to one of the West Coast Eagles players.
Jeff Miles.
Oh. Under, camped underneath it. Newport. Sockers it forward down towards the pocket. Another goal still could give the
number 23, Spencer, but there's still going to be plenty of pain.
He's going to go short. Kernahan rides the bump and takes the mark.
And now playing senior football for St Kilda. Here's a chance for the West Coast again. It's Hart's handball over the top. Jakovic could go long. A big, long bomb by Glenn Jakovic. The goal! What a sensational piece of play.
Kenner on the lead. Tries to get away from Wellman. Good handball to Banfield. Modra providing the run. Here's Jakovic. Great mark. Will he kick a goal on the run? He's 35 metres out. That's one of the plays of the year.
He's told the story. Mainwaring and Brennan combining along with Jakovic, who has it now on centre wing. Up towards Wilson, who's slipped at the critical stage. Goes to the outer side. He's been in excellent form. So too is his target, Jakovic. Just had a great start to the season.
Kick by Leach to half forward. Man. Jakovic got a fist to it. Brad Rowe, now at his third AFL club. It's paddled out to Jakovic. Measures off the hand pass to Matera. Another first gamer for the Dockers. I don't know where the hand pass was going, but it's come unstuck. Lyle gets it up the ground to Jakovic, and the centre half back goes for a trot.
Around the outer side.
Sensational mark. McKenna. They work it out of defence. Jakovic switches play. Blurton marks in the opposite back pocket. kick it. He's caught. Back to Mitchell. The heat's on in this game. Centre of the ground. Jakovic takes a steadying mark.
Mr. Cool in the midst of that heat gives it to McKenna. So it's thrown in. Jakovic with the run this time, uncontested. Gains about 10 metres.
McKenna thumps. Worsfold. Jakovic. Gee, there's some experience back there. Kick by Jakovic.
As far as Worsfold. Johnny Worsfold, who's been terrific for these Eagles. To Jakovic. Short. Matera. Full 360.
Look at the pack around here. Little toe poke comes out to Jakovic. And the first decent kick for the quarter. And Fuster. Edwards out of the middle towards half forward. Jakovic. Great control by Glenn Jakovic. No wonder they rate him the best. Bumbles the kick along the ground. Past man it goes. There's still a chance, but not with this man in possession. McKenna finds Jakovic. And Jakovic has time to check his watch.
Kicks very high eventually. Tailor-made for this man Jakovic, who's rising to the occasion now, putting his stamp on this game across half back to Mainwaring, who started so well this afternoon.
Coast Ugle down the other end had a similar thing. He was ridden into the ground. Free kick. No, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
no,
no question.
Kick.
No question about that.
It was recorded too.
Well, it was a token jab.
And away goes Peter Matera. Shaw giving chase. No hope. The kick is good. Oh, Craig Kelly came from the blind side. Langdon comes in to remonstrate with Kelly.
Well done by White too.
It was on. He was going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't think he could have pulled up.
Well, that's crazy. If he gives him 50 metres for that, why wasn't Worsfold penalised for the absolute charge on Mark Fraser?
Mitchell White juggles and marks. Ooh. Good play. Got a little bit clip behind the ear too from Jackson.
Ryan McKenna in towards centre wing and Craig Turley. Back to Kemp. Tremendous pressure being applied by Hawthorn as Deere goes over the top of Kemp. Turley didn't appreciate. And a report.
Scott did pretty well. Down goes Waterman, pushed in the back. He'll get the free kick. Down goes Pike, and I didn't see what happened there.
Kick by Perters, a tumble punt up towards centre wing. Oh, gee.
Sumich comes on the lead. It pitches awkwardly just in front of him. He was collected. Down he went.
Another chance for the Lions. It bounces through the pack. Matthews cleaned up once, cleaned up twice. No free kick.
Connell kicks out. Worsfold. Wynnum and Wareham. He's pretty tough.
So Mainwaring, free kick Mainwaring, a very crude tackle by Kelly. The kick out towards Lewis. Lewis underneath it. They race at it. Peter Worsfold will take it to the boundary line. Oh, he goes into the fence. He might get a free kick here. Peter Worsfold, I think he'll get a free kick against Lewis.
Hurridy gets boot the ball. Back to full forward. Sumich can't mark. He's held. Free kick to Sumich right in front.
Lewis has been cleaned up behind play. In the act of kicking a goal. I don't think it was too untoward.
Already picked up a couple of marks. McKenna, Harding. Watch out.
Martin, a high kick towards the wing. Here comes Carey. Knocked away from him. The 97th mark. Ball taken high was Worsfold. Schwass is going to be booked for that. The book is out.
I thought a little bit soft. Dwayne Lamb wearing him like a glove is forced over the line at half forward for the West Coast Eagles. And Lewis and Williams having words. Scoreboard shows 4-2 to 2-2. 2 goals to note. Here's a free kick going the way of Chris Lewis.
By John. Doesn't quite go far enough. Gee, that was a terrific clap.
Bodied out of it by Richardson. Look out. Met solidly by Heady. Down went Richardson.
Bumped away towards centre wing. David Hart waits underneath. Gets in a hand pass. Mainwaring's had plenty of touches. An ordinary hand pass towards Heady. Oh, shirt front. Hip and shoulder by Steve Wallace, and he got Brett Heady right down the middle. And that hurt.
Yeah, I know, but Heady knew he was coming, didn't protect himself very well at all.
But they zigzag across the ground. Bang! In comes Johnny Worsfold. That's the Worsfold we know, charging at the football.
Kemp out of the middle, has it stolen from him by Simpson. Took it out of his arms.
towards half forward. Mitchell White, got pullbacks by Ablett.
Free kick.
Cleaned him right up. And Ablett got dropped. That might be reversed.
Gotta be careful there because it's
Worsfold, I think, was the culprit. Will it be reversed? I don't think so. Worsfold and Hocking. Well, I wouldn't fix the beer of either of those guys. But he slip over again. No, he won't. He's nearly caught though by Ball. Back to Hardwick. Report be a booking it is. The numbers taken.
Driving kick towards centre half forward. A lot of jostling body work done there in the mark by David Hart over the top of Darren Buick. Could have worked on his own half back line. Comes to Hart with a short pass. There's a moment of risk. A short kick in. It's off the ground. Gets it across towards Hart. Hart 50 metres out from goal. Pulled.
Stabs one in towards half forward. Good football. And the mark was taken by Hart. Notty is there. Under pressure. But it's going to be kept in play. And Hart.
Roberts. Kick blanketed. Well played by Lewis. Gets it out to Turner. Hart. It was an awkward hand pass. He controlled it well. Hooks it down towards half forward. And Sumich very lively.
This kick. A little too high there. Parsons. Langdon the tackler. Parsons' kick falls into the arms of Hart. Hart goes straight across the ground.
Got it to Eustace, who goes down again. He's had a tough afternoon so far. Lamb goes off the ground. Luck. Away comes Hart. Hart alongside the centre circle. Long kick into the forward line.
25-metre mark, but Parsons going for the big drop punt. A shocker. And it lands in the arms of Hart.
This is Lamb right against the boundary.
Lamb's kick into the centre. It's risky football. It may come off. Great gather by Hart. His left foot kick is magnificent to the advantage of Main Waring. Tremendous play, and he takes the ball out of defence for the Swans. Up towards the centre. The Eagles will come forward again. Hart. Drop punt kick. Direct towards goal. It'll roll through. Great shepherding by Jackson.
Oh, centering kick now. Problems for Geelong. Plenty of runners on this side of the ground for the Eagles. Lewis and Malaxis combine. Lewis has got the ball, goes back to Malaxis. They're closing on him. Gets the hand pass away to Turner. Back it comes to Malaxis. This could seal it. 25 metres out, he kicks it.
Well, that's got to be the play of the night. Lewis and Malaxis combining very well.
Over the top, the Eagles out of trouble again. It'll be Lewis to kick them clear. Malaxos is loose in the centre. Another one here, and you can say good night nurse for the Cats. Malaxos 2 bounces. Inside 50. Draws the player. Goes over the top. He may receive it back again. No, he'll give it to Miles. Will kick in towards goal. Good night nurse.
Cameron in front. It's tapped over the back. Malaxos in front. Breaks away. He's got the loose man out wide in Main Waring, and he should mark this on half back, and he does.
The recipient Turner of the hand pass. Back to Langdon again. Umpire has found a free kick to the Eagles. The advantage rule played. Malaxos goes inboard.
The Eagles defending desperately. Now a little bit of good fortune. Malaxos is on the end of the quick kick of it. Defensive side of centre wing. His kick is beautiful and finds Malaxos between wing and half forward. Too far out to score. Looking for Malesso.
Both sides, if you may have just joined us, as Parsons wins the tap. Malaxos is on the end of that, however. Both sides being forced to make change. Scott is out at the back and give it to Malaxos. He can go forward to Ellis or have a shot himself. Ellis in the square, and at last the Eagles post one.
Handley in front, ball from behind. Taken brilliantly by Evans, who shoots. Goal! West Coast by 12 points. Thumped down it there by Barnes, down towards half forward Jankovic. Great dash, inspirational stuff inside the 50. Sumich sets in from the side, Heady. Ricochets off Bond, taken by McGrath. Boots it out wide. Hines in best position. Bond is on for the hand pass. Bond has got it 35 metres out. Sharp angle, settles, kicks. He's got it.
Across half-back in the back pocket. Barnes lays it down. Bairstow caught. Took a long time to get rid of it. Hart caught. Good tackle on him too by Pickering. Kemp's little handball didn't go very far. Pike trapped it well. Couch should kick a goal. Goes for Couch. He's got it. Jakovic to feed off him. Ablett's first touch. takes Djakovic on. Handball brilliant. Billy needs a good bounce. Matera looks for a free kick. Minch's hands are quick. Riccardi should goal. It bounces. It's a goal. This is a good little recovery now for the Cats.
Strangely, West Coast implementing zone defence for the first time in the finals. Have gone man on man to date.
Barnes front spot, Turnbull all over him the back. Kemp laid it off, Wilson from 50. Another very good kick, he's got it!
The Cats looking to break the shackles this afternoon. They've got their problems at the moment. Riccardi kept it in front, comes again, well played, Peter Riccardi across half back, pushing the ball towards the middle. Still he goes, Riccardi. Well played indeed, Mensch. Mansfield arches the back and comes away, kicks well inside the 50! Well, the signs were there. He missed one moments ago. That time even higher, and that time it stuck. Brownless finishes his good work. Will that lift the Cats? Turnbull over Barnes, gets it on the ground again. Wilson over the left shoulder. Kemp, 45 metres out. Dean Kemp. Will this be a goal? Yes, it will.
Off the game's had 22 touches. Tudor has it ripped off. West Coast are going hard. Evans. High tackle. Matera. To Hart. To Turnbull. To full forward. Front spot Waterman. Heady. He's kicked one already. Snaps. That's it, you'd reckon.
They're toying with them now. This is Pike. Plenty of time. They'll contest about 20 metres out. Waiting behind. It's grabbed by Waterman. He gets another one.
And here Wokes Dennis is lost.
Turnbull to centre half forward. Sumic sets into a ball again.
And it's really ominous for all clubs in the competition at the depth of talent that the West Coast have.
He's kicked one goal. He's kicked 2 goals. Paddock here. This is where Pike loves to run into a bit of space. Great tagger, but he finds space so well. Evans normally goals from this situation. He's got it. It's another one, his third.
Michael Malthouse. A job well done. He coached his first game at the Western Oval back in 1984. Footscray was the side. They won that afternoon against Richmond. And now a long road to the MCG and his second premiership. The Eagles are premiers for the second time in 3 seasons. No debate. They've won in the most convincing style. 2023 to 8:15. They're celebrating in Western Australia. They're celebrating at the MCG.